Stabbing me right in the stomach with a spear, that's not pleasant at all, and I wish that you designs would not do things like that, Lloyd said as he did sword rain into this dude's chest. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Tales of Symphonia. In the last episode, we had Sheena join our party. If you guys would take a look, Sheena is now here in our party, so that makes me pretty happy. So, with that in mind, I think that I'm going to switch out... you know what? I think that I'm going to switch out Genus for Sheena. I know that some of you may be questioning, what in the world? Why are you taking out your mage? Why are you taking out your magic user, dude? Well, I want Sheena on my team, especially because, well, I think that's something that I can talk about another time. But anyway, we need to make our way to that design base where the designs took the Lewin people. I've still got my holy bottle on because I don't wanna... Ooh! So here's one of those, what do they even call them? One of these stones that lets us travel on Noish. Long range mode, okay. Not long range mode, long mode. Long range mode is the thing from Star Fox, yeah. So long mode can now be used by Ruin's eastern part and Asgard district. Cool. And over there I can see that, if I can move the camera, over there you can see that shining glowing area where we can trigger a conversation, but I think that we're gonna go ahead and do that later. First, let's take a look at this skit here. So these designs, why did they take the people of the city? We don't know. All we know is that they put them into human ranches and make them suffer. Whatever the reason is, they have to be stopped. I agree wholeheartedly. You won't get any argument from me. Well, game, you gotta stop being so quick with the skits. I'm trying to voice act here, and I can't properly voice act if you're just going to skip over the dialogue so quickly, you know? Fun fact, by the way, well, not really so much of a fun fact, but something different is that today I'm using my PS4 controller. Instead of using the PS3 controller, I went ahead and did this whole Bluetooth accessory thing with the PS4 controller. Now, I can use a PS4 controller while playing TOS, which makes me really happy because I feel like the PS4 controller is 10 times, even 100 times better than the PS3 controller, so yeah, that's neat. The security is intense. It's completely different from the last time. Yeah, even if we get inside. There is a way though. Professor, I bet you're thinking the same thing I'm thinking. What are we gonna do? Well, we'll disguise ourselves as designs and sneak in. I see the gears in your head move quickly only at times like this. What's that supposed to mean? Oh, I see. If we look like designs, we won't get caught. Well, that's quite a daring plan, Rain. I don't think this is the best plan either, but do we have any other choice? The design patrol is here. What shall we do? Let's do it! Yeah! Okay, let's hide behind those trees and ambush them. This is a super simple plan, but yeah, let's just kill some of these designs, I guess, and take their outfits. That's a little bit cruel, but we kind of have to do this, I guess, if we want to save the people of Lewin. Yo, get over here! We need your outfits. Have we seen these designs before? They're wearing blue outfits. I'm not entirely sure, but just in case, I'm going to use my magic lens on these spearmen and then the magic man. I mean, really, they're not all that different than anything that we've seen. Aside from the different outfits, which I said before, indicates that they probably have a little bit more HP, maybe higher stats, but nothing all that scary. Now, I'm going to get rid of this magic man because he is throwing off our support. Sheena took care of that last spearman, which makes me happy. Good job, Sheena. I knew that putting you on the team was a great decision on our part. Yeah, well, actually, I didn't even see what his weakness was when I used the magic lens. Do these designs have any weaknesses at all? Let's return to Lewin first. We don't know when the enemy may spot us. Yeah, you're right. Well, I mean, we got their outfits now, so we can play dress up as designs. I guess that's kind of fun, even though designs are completely evil, so I don't know why we'd want to imitate them. We're just dressing up so that we can sneak in. What do you mean, Professor? Only one of the design uniforms we just obtained looks like it can be used. Yeah, because we probably beat the other two so hard that we tore their clothes and stuff. So everyone else is going to have to be prisoners. Me! I'll be the design! This is not a game. Of course that's only the natural response for Lloyd. Hey, that's not fair, Professor. It's not about fairness. This will look the most natural. Wait, didn't she say that there was only one design outfit that was left Only one of the design uniforms we just obtained looks like it can be used. I don't know. I was going to infiltrate the base on my own. Anyway, let's go. Yeah. So we're going to be the prisoners in this little game. Well, no, it's not a game. Kratos clearly said that it is not a game, so we shouldn't treat it as such. We found the wanted criminal, Lloyd Irving! What? Good work! And you even caught him alive! I want to turn him over to the 5 Grand Cardinals immediately. Let me through! Understood, go on in. These guys are so enthusiastic. I'm gonna hand Lloyd Irving to the 5 Grand Cardinals, and who knows, maybe we'll get promoted. Oh man, poor guys. We'll be killed soon. That's depressing. I'm pretty sure that those are some of the people from Lewin, so you know what? Sir, with glasses, you aren't gonna die soon, don't worry. We've got everything under control. Just leave it to us. I was actually about to run to one of these designs and trigger a battle, but we are in our design outfit right now. Good work. Take the captured host body in. Captured host body. I'm not dead yet. I'm kind of curious to see what these guys have to say. I mean, now that we've captured Lloyd Irving and all, I'm pretty sure that it's pretty big news here in this design camp. With this, Lord Kavar will replace Lord Pronema as the leader of the 5 Grand Cardinals. I can't wait to see her arrogant face with twist with rage. I love how these designs support whoever they're serving. Like, they're not just doing their job, but they're really all for whichever design leader they're working for. The control room is in the back. Now, no one's inside right now, so do it yourself. Yeah, I gotta do everything myself. I mean, it's not like it's any different from any of the other episodes. I always gotta do everything myself. Hurry and register his identification code in the control room over there. Sure, we'll do that. We'll definitely listen to you, and we're definitely not just a group of people disguising ourselves as designs, trying to infiltrate your base. None of that.
Like this is an Exsphere manufacturing plant.
So it would seem.
So we're going to get to see just how these Exspheres are made. These Exspheres that give us the power to combat these designs in the first place.
Shh! I hear voices coming from the next room.
I don't hear anything.
Be careful anyway.
You!
Uh-oh. These are the designs we ran into in the tree at Desert.
They still think we're designs. Sir, this is the perfect chance.
Are you looking for a fight?
Wait. Kratos is with them. We'll retreat for now.
Yeah, boy, we got Kratos on our team. Look at him intimidating every enemy that we run into.
I suppose. If you mean the fact that we ran into them at Iselia and Triet.
Probably that last battle with Boda. Kratos did quite a number on Boda. He probably has like a really bad battle scar from that last battle or something, because Boda seems super intimidated by Kratos. Although rightly so, because Kratos is quite the combatant. Boda's expression looked wonderful there. What? Oh wow, they must have practiced that for days. They must have been sitting in one of the back rooms in this design hideout, practicing that choreography there. It looked wonderful, guys. Seriously, I wish that, because I used to dance before, I wish that me and my dance crew were on time as well as them. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm proud of what our dance troupe, I guess, whatever you want to call it, has accomplished, but I wish that we were on time as those designs.
Huh?
You are an interesting looking fella.
Well, this is a surprise. When I heard we had some rats, I assumed it was the renegade Bota, but instead I find the wanted inferior beings.
Again, we're running into more of these
I must
superiorists.
say that I'm quite impressed that you're still alive after that attack.
Who are you?
You barge into my ranch and then demand my name?
Wow, Lloyd. Isn't this usually the other way around?
Genus, this is not the time.
He's Kavar, one of the 5 Desian Grand Cardinals.
Ah, I see that some of you know me. It's just as Forcistus said. That Exsphere is without a doubt the product of my Angelus project.
Good job, Colette. Let's go, everyone.
Getting away from these designs they make it look like the easiest thing ever. You throw one of Colette's chakrams or whatever you call it. We got a white robe, by the way, but you throw one of Colette's weapons and then you turn around to your group, you spend a whole 5 seconds saying, "Hey, let's get out of here, guys," and then you run away. It's kind of like they're letting us get away. So we can't go onto the platform, or we can't move onto the conveyor belt. A conveyor belt is cool too, because that would be kind of dangerous. Okay, let's see. Any...
You're in for a
No, I mean... Oh, we've got a whipmaster, a blue whipmaster at that. So that's a little bit different, but nothing all that exciting in all honesty. Gonna go for the magician here because he is clearly going to try to go for our support. Yeah, there. If this magician is going to just be casting fireball or whatever at Rain while she's casting things like photon, just like what she just did, that would be pretty annoying and would hinder us quite a bit. Or actually, if the spearman was going to simply sneak past me while I attack the magician and go for Rain, that would also be pretty annoying too. There.
That was disappointing.
Okay, I'm kind of wondering. Sheena was attacking and little hearts were flying around. Was that from her attack or was that from one of the design's attacks? I don't know. If that was from Sheena, I feel like that would have been out of place. What equipment does she even have right now? Card of water? No, I don't feel like cards of water would make hearts fly around. That would be very strange. Sure, maybe it might make like water drops fly around. That would be kind of cool. Not really all that cool, but just kind of cool. Stabbing me right in the stomach with a spear, that's not pleasant at all, and I wish that you designs would not do things like that. Lloyd said as he did sword rain into this dude's chest. Oh, so it was the design that made that heart fly or whatever. It looks like she kind of kisses for an attack. Is that what flies by as attacks nowadays? Kisses and hearts? As always, I feel like we're making such good progress when it comes to leveling. We're here just chilling in the design base. Like, I say chilling because we're definitely not having a hard time. We're kind of just waltzing around, swinging our swords and casting our spells. These designs have nothing on us, seriously. Sure, they may have kind of stabbed Lloyd and the party in their ribs with the spears, kind of like what I was saying earlier, but I mean, look at us. We're look at how many people have max HP right now. We've got Lloyd at max, we've got Sheena. Kratos, yeah, we were kind of praising you earlier, but what are you doing, Kratos? I mean, Lloyd, Sheena, and Rain are at their max. Why aren't you at your max, sir? And Lloyd is at the highest level right now, so that's cool. I like having the character that I'm playing as be at the highest level, because that's kind of how selfish I am. We did get a white robe, by the way, so we may as well... no, it looks like... again, we are ahead of the game, guys. We are ahead of the game, folks. We already had a white robe equipped. Iron bracelet. Oh, I guess that's one of those accessories that you can equip. One of those not so important accessories. Or not. Seriously. Oh, okay, Sheena. Oh, yeah, we want to raise her defense to 71. Definitely better than having it at 60 plus. Yeah, sure, why not? What is going on here?
What is this?
There's a treasure chest up there, if that's what you're talking about. Yeah, this entire time, Lloyd wasn't looking at the people in the conveyor belt. He was looking at that treasure chest at the top.
Exspheres are removed from the host bodies.
Do you mean that Exspheres are made from human bodies?
Not exactly. Exspheres are dormant at first. They extract nourishment from humans to grow and awaken. Human ranches are Exphere manufacturing plants. Why else would we spend our time raising and taking care of these inferior beings?
That's terrible!
You said it, Genus.
Terrible is what you've done. Stealing and using Exspheres that we've invested so much time and care in creating. You deserve to be punished.
You deserve to be punished. Don't point the finger at me. You're the one making Exspheres out of humans. Come on, man. I mean, it doesn't take much to realize how messed up this is.
Lloyd, your Exsphere was to be an offering to Lord Duke Dracian. It's time you gave it back.
Yggdrasil. I suppose that's the name of your leader.
Yes. Now, for the sake of our great leader, Lord Yggdrasil, and for the sake of my own success, I need that Exsphere.
Again? What's so special about my Exsphere?
That is the result of years of time-consuming research. I can finally reclaim what was stolen by that filthy female host body.
What are you talking about? The female host body? You're not talking about...
You don't know anything, do you? That Exsphere was cultured on host body A012, human name, Anna. Your mother. She took it and escaped from the facility. Of course, she paid for her crime with her life.
You killed my...
Now, don't blame me. I'm not the one that killed Anna. Your father did.
Liar!
Please. When her key crestless Exsphere was removed, Anna turned into a monster. And your father killed her. Pathetic, don't you think?
Do not speak ill of the dead.
Who cares? We're both just a couple of filthy humans. Worthless maggots.
Ever talk about my parents like that?
I'll handle this.
I'm gonna use the last one, Grandpa.
They disappeared! Your orders, sir?
Let them go. We can find them anytime by following the chosen signature trail. Right now, the more pertinent task is retrieving the Exspheres. Find the renegades.
Thank you, Sheena.
Don't mention it. But what are you gonna do now?
Let's return to Lewin first.
I concur.
Okay.
Things took a very deep turn really quickly. I know that the whole thing about the people of Lewin being captured by the Designs, yeah, that was already pretty serious, but I still feel like we made a whole 180 with the mood of this episode. Dang. First of all, we found out that Exspheres were cultivated from human beings, from human bodies, and then we found out that Kavar knew this whole time about that whole thing with, I guess, Lloyd's mother having that Exsphere with the Angelus project, and I guess, well, clearly Lloyd was pissed off about how Kavar was disrespecting his mother. Kavar is clearly a very twisted human being. Don't you agree, giant grasshoppers? I'm getting out of here. I don't want to waste any of my time on you. But yeah, Kavar is a twisted and disgusting human being. Or not even a human being, like, isn't he an elf or a half-elf or whatever? I'm not entirely sure, but the way that he was talking down at us, clearly he's not of the human race.
This is Marble's life.
This thing!
Lloyd, wait. What will you accomplish by taking that off? It's not just an Exsphere. It's also your mother's life, remember?
But these things make a mockery of human life.
But we would have lost long ago had we not had them.
Don't you think I know that?
Do you really? If you throw away that Exsphere now, do you think you can finish this journey?
Yeah, I know. Without these things, we're just a bunch of weak humans. We can fight because we have these, I know that. But Exspheres exist as a result of taking someone's life.
And those people didn't become victims because they wanted to. But I doubt they would want to be thrown away after being turned into Exspheres.
My opinion may not matter much because I don't use an Exsphere. But I believe the Designs will defeat us if we throw away our Exspheres now. And if that happens, more people will lose their lives to these stones. I don't want that to happen. I don't want this journey to be meaningless.
Colette's right. We can throw away the Exspheres at any time. But right now, We must carry the weight of the hopes and dreams of those victims and fight for their sake, as well as ours. Didn't you say you weren't going to hesitate anymore?
This is quite a moral dilemma, I guess. Because with the revelation of what Exspheres are truly made of, or how Exspheres are cultivated and made and produced, it's definitely going to be a lot more difficult for Lloyd and the party to go about with their regular combat with their tiger blades and their demon fangs, when they know that the Exspheres that are allowing them to pull off such moves are made from human beings. But I think that we really need to get past that if we really want to succeed with our mission. I know that Lloyd is very passionate about his hatred towards the Desians and the evil that they commit, but right now, we really need the Exspheres in order to win against them.
I hate to say it, but you're right. Mom's regrets and wishes dwell in this thing. To prevent creating more victims like Marble and my mom, I'm going to help Colette. I will fight for both myself and my mom, who lives on within me.
Yeah, me too. I'm going to fight on Marble's behalf as well.
Me too. I'm gonna regenerate the world as quickly as I can.
People are sinful creatures. Life survives at the cost of another. Then we must continue to bear the burden of our sins for as long as we continue to live.
Life survives at the cost of another? I don't really know how to say this, but I don't think there's a way to justify the lives sacrificed to make Exspheres. They have to be stopped at all cost.
I feel like this game, compared to a bunch of other Tales of games, delves a lot deeper into some moral issues, I guess. Yeah, sure, fictional moral issues. Thank God that Exspheres aren't a real thing, and that there aren't such things as Exphere farms in real life. What a disgusting world we'd live in. I mean, sure, our world is already pretty disgusting, but it would be even more disgusting if there were such things as Exspheres. But yeah, I feel like, because right now I'm also playing Tales of Zestiria alongside of Symphonia. No, not on the Twitch channel and not on YouTube, but on my own I've been playing Tales of Zestiria again after, what, a 4-month break because of school. And yeah, I'm enjoying Zestiria, but I feel like the emotional struggle of the characters in Symphonia so far, especially considering we haven't even reached a quarter of this game, is a lot heavier than what I've seen in Zestiria anyway. But not downplaying the game at all, just something that I noticed. This priest is still here, by the way. What will we do if the Desians keep attacking? Don't worry, man, we'll take care of them. We will get rid of the Desians in this world because of their wicked doings. Come on, Desians. You're the ones fighting the Desians from the human ranch, right? There was actually a guy who escaped from the ranch. He must have known some secret about the ranch to be able to make it out. He should be in Haima right now. You should try going there. Haima is west of here. It's on the south slope of the mountains, so it's easy to miss. Keep an eye out. Well, it's actually a good thing that we spoke to that NPC. You see, that's why it's important with JRPGs. Be sure that you take the time to speak to some NPCs, especially in games like Final Fantasy X. I noticed that wherever you went in Final Fantasy X, if there were NPCs, chances are they will give you items, which I found to be kind of weird because I don't know any other JRPG that's like that gives you items wherever you turn, I feel. But it looks like this will be a good place to stop or conclude today's episode. So thank you guys once again for tuning in. Well, Lloyd still has something to say. Looks like he's going to have the last word today. But what are we going to do now? Kavar will undoubtedly increase the security now. We won't be able to get in easily. There was someone who escaped from the ranch. He may know another way in. I know him. His name is Pietro. He should still be in Haima. Why do you know him? It doesn't matter, does it? I have my reasons. Is this your boyfriend, Sheena? It's her boyfriend. Okay, so like I said, it's time to conclude the episode for today. As much as I enjoy recording these episodes for you guys, so thank you guys once again for tuning in. I really appreciate that you guys took the time to watch this episode. If you enjoyed it, be sure to hit that like button, and if you'd like to see more from me on ShdwjGaming, be sure to hit that big red subscribe button. It really does help the channel lots. Alright guys, I will see you in the next episode of Tales of Symphonia, but until then, you guys take care.